Welcome to this year's New Japan Power Struggle review. I am the huge one, aka the idiot, Dave Koco from KocoSports.com or KocoSports.net. It takes you to a world where the world comes to kick ass, your home for combat sports, above all, where it's okay to be a passionate fan. And also, please sign up for ProWrestling.me as we are trying to make a great community there. And we're still on a little bit of a soft launch, so you can be a pioneer member. But we're hoping it's a place where, like the online version, how I see this show at ProWrestling.me is I would love it to be like the online version of a Japanese pro wrestling bar where you can just go in, talk all types of pro wrestling, everyone's friendly, and it'd be a good time. Good time had by all. All right, so as always, we ask you in the comments, please put win, loss, or tie. Sorry about there not being any live comments. That is not on us. Google and YouTube are having a divorce, and YouTube is mad at Google Plus, and they don't want us to hang out with Mama. So yeah, it's a long story. It's an ugly, ugly divorce by the same companies that own each other. You are horrible human beings. Stop being horrible and think of your users once. With that said, I'll be reading results from two different websites. One, the Top Rope Press, which they were live tweeting last night, so topropepress.com, and also Wikipedia. So there you go. And I'll try to put links down in the doobly-doo below. All right, so let's break this bad boy down. Overall, I give it a win. I'm still mad as shit about Tanahashi getting his opportunity, but, you know, hey, they at least have some interest. We were joking on Facebook that now people, this is the real main event. For those that don't know, I'm very upset about the main event about Tanahashi. I just think it's a perfect storyline if you watched a year ago, but anything before that, you start to question your sanity. But this is the real main event, and we'll talk about it. And I would love to have a vote. You know, Tanahashi, when he was Intercontinental Champion, they had a vote, and I live in Japan. Proof? Japanese salad dressing. Japanese dinner. Yeah, I am chopsticks. I live in Japan, and I've been to hundreds of pro wrestling bars. I sound like an alcoholic, and I've been to thousands of pro wrestling events, meeting thousands of pro wrestling fans, and I've not met one single person that ever voted for that Wrestle Kingdom for Tanahashi to main event. Why not get a vote now? I vote for the Intercontinental Champion main eventing this pay-per-view. All right, let's break this down. Let's see. Boop. You start off, you have the Young Lions versus the Legends, and you got Liger, Dorada, Taguchi, Tiger Mask, and they defeat that's the Legend team, and they defeat the Young Lions, which is David Finlay, Jay White, Tanaka, and Komatsu. And I always feel bad that I'm messing up Komatsu's name. I apologize to the Komatsu family. It's an 8-man tag match, a little under 8 minutes. And this is a very common match that's on a lot of New Japan shows. But this match, to me, was one of their better ones. It was very fast-paced. Usually I don't pay attention. Usually I have like ADD, and I'm like, all right, guys in black tights versus the Legends. All right, the event's about to start soon. But I thought everyone busted their ass. It seemed to be a very fast-paced, very enjoyable. And at the end of the match, Liger and Tiger Mask decided they're going to feud. And yes, they are both over the age of 9,462. But with that said, they're such huge characters here in Japan. People are excited. My son was excited, and my 8-year-old son, would I rather be Tiger Mask or Liger? So I figured I'll ask you guys. Would you rather be Tiger Mask or Liger? That's what my 8-year-old son goes. I say Tiger Mask, but I don't know. Liger was amazing back in the day, but Tiger Mask, man. For those that don't know, there's a charity thing in Japan where people give leather bags to poor students because the students in Japan get very expensive leather bags, and they're very expensive, even in public schools. And charity in Asian culture isn't the same. It's not like, buy my pink t-shirt. Dun, 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 dun. No, like people don't want to take credit for charity because they're good human beings. Dun, 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 dun. So what they do is they drop off the bags and say it's from Tiger Mask. And it's such an awesome tradition. That's one of the things I love about Japan. So I'd rather be Tiger Mask. He's out there fighting for the orphans. Next, you got Bullet Club defeat Captain New Japan, Juice Robinson, and Maccabi. I absolutely love Maccabi, but this was just you showed up tonight. You showed up today. Head on out there. Like, I don't even know if Juice Robinson signed a New Japan contract. He's literally just hanging out in the back and they're like, don't worry. We'll get you in some 97-man team match. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it was Cody Hall's, Doc Gallows, and Tonga. A lot of people have been saying this on Twitter, and I hope Tonga becomes that Bullet Club member that's not in the 6-man tags. I want to see what he can do in singles competition. Cody Hall, very, very young, not really sure what to review, but in this 6-man tag, he held his own. So I think the next big test for Cody Hall is to see if he can hold his own on a one-on-one match. So it'd be very interesting. Doc Gallows, hey, listen, when bad luck Fale keeps improving, Gallows, you better look out. You might be the shittiest member of the Bullet Club. Captain New Japan. Do I even have to tell you Captain New Japan took the pin? I mean, come on. Here's a rule. If you see Captain New Japan in the match, he's taking the pin. Yeah, you know what? And granted, I know New Japan, especially in the first half of the card, the early matches, that they love, basically putting people together. But I would have loved to see Tonga versus Maccabi one-on-one instead. That's just me. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I know. Thomas Anderson. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, I know. That's not me. Fucking YouTube. Sorry, Thomas Anderson. Yeah, we can't do live comments. It's not because of me. It's because YouTube is an asshole. I mean, I'm an asshole, but YouTube takes it to a whole nother level. All right, so so the second match was basically a thrown together match. It was what it was. Hooray, Bullet Club, sell that merchandise. Next, you got Goto versus Evil. I was really looking forward to this. This is Watanabe's new gimmick, and Watanabe decided to take all the gimmicks. He just walked out and decided it's time for all the gimmicks. He was the Grim Reaper with lasers and Undertaker and Vampire. I mean, he was just all of the evil things. So I was actually looking forward to this match a lot, and I think this is the one where it felt a little, nah. It was a run-in by Naito. Naito and Evil, I think, eventually could be passed the torch and be the number one heel faction in New Japan once Bullet Club dismembers, but who knows? Will they ever run out of white guys? So, yeah, Goto wins by disqualification. Shibata comes down, and as long as Shibata and I'm totally slaughtering that name, and I apologize to him and his family, and Naito go one-on-one at Wrestle Kingdom, I'm happy. But everything else just seems to be a waste. Maybe they're setting up for the World Tag Team Tournament. I don't know. But I was really excited. A lot of people went crazy for Evil's entrance. I don't know, man. I was nowhere near as happy as the tweets that I saw. I mean, it was pretty cool, I guess. But yeah, he's everything. He's a vampire, Terminator. I don't know, death. So it should be interesting. Hopefully they don't get too crazy with it and focus on one thing. Next, you have Alex Shelley, Bobby Fish, Kushida, and Kyle O'Reilly. I just wanted to say something. I was watching this with iJapan. He's my best friend, runs a bunch of companies for me in Japan. Well, I don't want to say that. He's my best friend. There's probably my friends listening. He's one of my best friends. And iJapan looks at me and goes, you know why I like Alex Shelley? And I was like, why? He's like, he got over as a white guy and didn't have to fucking put on Bullet Club gear. Yeah, it's a good point. Good point. But overall, they defeat the Bullet Club, Chase Owens, the wrestler formerly known as Kenny Omega, and the Young Bucks. Chase Owens, congratulations, you're in Bullet Club. Chase Owens, you would be the worst member of Bullet Club in the world if Jeff Jarrett wasn't officially on the roster page. And I don't even hate you. It's just, come on, dude. And Kenny Omega, listen. Dear Internet, I'm alone on this one. I'm a man on an island by himself. No one is going to agree with me on this one. But I gotta speak from my heart. Here comes the dislikes, if anyone's even watching this. Speak from my heart. Fuck you, Kenny Omega. Just, you used to be something special. You used to be something amazing. Now, Oh, I don't understand why everyone and their fucking mother loves this motherfucker. He's got a broom. He's a cleaner. Get it? He used to be a wrestler. Get it? Oh, I don't know. Just Kenny Omega. Listen, I know you're not going to try all the time because you're a heel, and nowadays heel means you don't have to wrestle. But, I got tickets to Wrestle Kingdom. If you could, just for that one match, please try. Just try. That's all I'm asking. Just remember when you were a wrestler. You used to be one of the greatest goddamn wrestlers in the world, and then you decided, hey, I can fucking get paid pretending to be Scott Hall. Honestly, do you make Cody Hall call you dad? Do you just walk by and be like, call me dad? Call me dad. Oh, it feels so good. Anyway, yeah, so I thought the Bullet Club was definitely going to win this, and they didn't. At the end of the match, Kenny Omega started speaking English, how he's going to be the champion forever, and Twitter went insane. Well, you know what, Kenny Omega? Maybe I shouldn't player hate. If you don't have to fucking wrestle good and people are still going to love you, fuck it, dude. Don't fucking try. He's had one good match. I know there'll be someone in the comments be like, do you remember that one good match? Yeah, I do. But I used to remember when fucking Kenny Omega was a 5-star fucking holy shit athlete, awesome fucking match after awesome match, and now he pretends to be Scott Hall at children's birthday parties. The Young Bucks were just the Young Bucks. Overall, not a bad match, not a good match. It was just, I don't know. It was good. It was just not great. Next comes Matt Sydal and Ricochet. This was a huge upset as they defeated Roppongi Vice. They had put a lot of money into Roppongi Vice. Ricochet said they're going to come back. After the match, you had the Young Bucks, you had the Red Dragon, you had Roppongi Vice, Ricochet and Matt Sydal all making like some super card as they always do on the junior tag. I don't know if I'm gonna. I think Ricochet is one of the best goddamn wrestlers in the world, maybe the best wrestler in the world. He's just fucking amazing. This was a really awesome, amazing match, especially if you like cruiserweight style, X Division style, or as the fat indie wrestler who can't fucking climb up to the second rope would say, flippity doopity style. But it was an amazing match, a very fun match, and it's going to lead to an amazing 4-way tag match. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I got mixed feelings. It's going to be amazing, but at the same time, I hope the Super Junior tag titles, whatever the fuck they call them, get a little more respect. The tag team division's a little hurting in New Japan. All right, so next, that's intermission. Next, you got Bullet Club. You got AJ Styles and Bad Luck Fale defeat Chaos. I'm Team Chaos, but, when you send Yano and Yoshihashi out there, who knows? I'm going to level with you. This was the first match back from intermission, and I missed it. But I got John Ball of the Internet Infantry, and I'm reading his notes because I actually missed this match. I saw the very end of it. This is from John Ball. We got a hot tag. Sometimes if you're cooking spaghetti for your kids, you don't make it back in time, and you're like, son of a bitch, I missed the AJ Styles match. I hit up the Internet Infantry, and we're reading this for John Ball. So hot tag, John Ball. I don't know how John Ball talks, but I imagine it was just okay. Really quick match. Pretty much AJ busting out his main moves. Yano did nothing. That's a good Yano match. Fale hit a few spots. Yoshi got shit knocked out of him, and AJ hit Yoshi with a Styles Clash match over. It was maybe 10 or 12 minutes. Thanks, John Ball. I appreciate it. I actually did not watch this match. I was stuck cooking spaghetti, and my damn spaghetti didn't cook fast enough, and I thought I could make it back in intermission. I've done it before, and I failed miserably. I have failed this podcast. Thank good for John Ball. So overall, AJ Styles, Bad Luck Fale defeat, and I'm going to keep an eye on Bad Luck Fale. I've been busting Bad Luck Fale's balls for years. Like it was in grade school. And I was like, Bad Luck Fale, you suck at life. And like, who are you? Just your everyday YouTube fat nerd time traveler. You'll know what that means when you get older. But he's slowly but surely improving. Maybe one of the most improved of the year. I don't know. I think he gets 1 or 2 good more matches out of him. He might be the most improved of the year. So next, you got Ishii versus Honma, and I'm glad the spaghetti was done because this was match of the night. People were saying 5 stars, headbutt, stiffs, the whole 9 yards. I don't rate stuff 5 stars, but I was excited as shit to watch this match, and I'm hoping for a rematch. I know that this ain't the best of 3. Like, WWE and American wrestlings, they just program their brain to make a good story, even when a good story's not there. They're like, yeah, it's a best of 3. Actually, no, it's not a best of 3. That wouldn't be happening at Wrestle Kingdom. That would have been happening tonight. But hey, yay, everything is awesome. But still, even though they've wrestled each other more than 3 times, I'd love to see Honma and Ishii. Maybe throw a little Maccabee. But it was stiff as shit, very entertaining, a very fun match. Went about 18 minutes, and most people, depends on your style. If you like stiff wrestling, this was match of the night. If you like cruiserweight style, the Ricochet was maybe match of the night. But this is one of the few matches that can't miss. This was better than the main event. If this is one of those, if you're just a New Japan match watcher, this is the match that you should check out. All right, boom, boom, boom. Jeff Yeager on Facebook gave us a YouTube. Ha ha ha. Okay. Yeah, it just sucks we can't go to live comments anymore. I apologize. We're going to try to solve that. Maybe we'll have to set up something with ProWrestling.me or something. I don't know. All right. Yeah, YouTube sucks, just in case you didn't know. Jeff, hopefully your event went good. 40 Nights says, Kenny Omega really has dropped the ball. Yeah, and this is on the KocoSports.net internet inventory. I need a... Oh, 40, we're not there yet. Just in case this review is what people know. We won't get to the main event spoilers. But yeah, the match that comes out of the main event is absolutely amazing. All right, next we have the NBA Jam All-Star Game, where you got Tanahashi and Shibata defeat Okada and Sakuraba. And... for shock of the night, I thought Tanahashi was going to beat Okada because Tanahashi gets everything. But I was like, when you go back into catering, you just figure all that food is Tanahashi's. When you see merchandise money, you're like, well, that's all Tanahashi's money, motherfuckers. But what about Bullet Club? That's Tanahashi money. Tanahashi's given everything in life, and I thought he was going to definitely pin Okada. It would make sense. The one time you're like, all right, you might as well give Tanahashi 2 goddamn biscuits. No. Okada and no, but Shibata pins Sakuraba, which, I was shocked by. It was a fun match. But what everyone was talking about is afterwards, Okada walks right by. Tanahashi runs his mouth. I can't take Tanahashi seriously. It's a rich kid getting everything, saying, guess what? I'm going to get everything. No shit, Tanahashi. We know. You see the guy and you're just like, here, have my fucking wallet. There. It's fucking yours, Tanahashi. Life is easy for you. But Tanahashi cuts a promo how he's going to get the title back. Here, you know what, Okada? Dear Okada, if you walk into Wrestle Kingdom and you walk into the Tokyo Dome on January 4th and you look up on the wall and you're like, what's going to happen tonight? And then you see that, no, you have to put over Tanahashi again, fucking just hand him the belt. I will be a fan for fucking life. Don't even put on a match. Just be like, here you go. It's yours, man. I don't even want to work hard tonight. What the fuck's the point? Just hand him the fucking belt. Anyway, so afterwards, Tanahashi cries about how he needs everything, and New Japan's like, oh my god, did we give him enough Japanese salad dressing? Is there anything we can give him? Can we sacrifice Dave Koco so we can be happy? Is there anything you need, Tanahashi? Jesus fucking Christ. And Okada, gets back in the ring, kicks the briefcase, they start brawling, and for some reason, that wipes away all the bad booking on Twitter. Oh, I wasn't excited about the match, but now that they brawled, no, I'm not. There's people complaining about Honma and Ishii fighting too many times, yet you're going to pay to see Okada and fucking Tanahashi again? Hey, dude. It's your money. But let's talk about the match that saved the Wrestle Kingdom. Nakamura defeats Karl Anderson. It's about a 22-minute match. Anderson dominates. He holds his own. And it was weird because I'm such a Nakamura Chaos fan, but I respect Anderson so much that halfway through the match, I'm like, you know what? What if Anderson wins? He deserves it. So it was such a weird situation. But Nakamura does defeat him, even though Anderson got most of the offense in, especially early on. And then after the match, AJ Styles comes in, and the fucking internet, Twitter exploded. And by the way, more people need to live tweet. When it's Wrestle Kingdom or G1, that place is fucking packed. I went on Twitter thinking, wow, there's going to be a lot of people. It was like me, Top Rope Press, and a couple others. Just like, hey, guys, what's going on? So you like New Japan too? Yeah. Anyway, AJ Styles, Nakamura, AJ gives him the belt, says, I'm going to be taking that belt. And I, for the first time in fucking a long time, said, thank God I go to the Dome show every year. Fuck you, Tanahashi. This should be the main event. I'm going to put a link down in the doobly-doo, by the way, if I remember. Go check out, like, Tokyo Dome. I was in front of the Tokyo Dome the day of the event, January 4th last year. And look who I said should be main eventing. This should be the main event. Why don't we get a fucking vote now, New Japan? Huh? Where's the polls, assholes? Yeah, there's no fucking polls, you fucking douches. You just give Tanahashi everything. The fucking, who should be in the main event? This is New Japan. All right, we had a vote. And who should be in the main event? AJ and Nakamura, who sell the most merchandise, have the most fans, or Tanahashi? But does Tanahashi have an opponent? Does he really? It's Tanahashi. And then you're like, all right, so the results are in. Granted, no one fucking voted in all of Japan. Who fucking knows who voted? Maybe it was Tanahashi and his goddamn family. But the winner of the main event is Dave Koco has to blow Tanahashi in the middle of the ring. Well, that seems fair. Democracy. Anyway, overall, I give it a huge win. It's worth watching. Nothing too horrible. I didn't get to see the Bullet Club AJ Styles match, but I had a friend review it for me. And the Bullet Club Captain New Japan match, the second match was a bit rough. But besides that, everything else was pretty sweet. A lot of people were mad that, Evil lost by disqualification just because we were looking for a clean finish. But even the Liger opening match was good. Ricochet is absolutely amazing. That won him. I don't know if I said this, but that won the 2015 Super Junior Tag Tournament. So overall, a really good New Japan show. And if you are just a match watcher, you have to watch Ishii and Honma. So check out New Japan Worlds. An absolutely amazing event. And hopefully Wrestle Kingdom picks up. I'm still interested to see what the undercard is. But as of right now, Nakamura, AJ Styles, I'm just super pumped up for, super excited for. Overall, I give it a win. All right, I'm going to check my social media things, and then I'm going to wrap this bad boy up. And I do apologize there's no live comments on. Oh, there are people watching, though. I appreciate you guys watching. Boop, boop, boop. Mayoli Hattie and Kaj, I'm sorry I missed it, Eric Jensen. So appreciate it. Thank you guys for checking it out. And sorry you can't live comment on YouTube. Not that many people usually watch our New Japan stuff, but still, we should have that option. And 40 on the KocoSports.net internet infantry chat says, I need AJ versus Nakamura now. So did I. Did I miss a Tanahashi heel turn? No, he's just giving everything. He's just a spoiled kid. It's not really a heel turn. He's just giving everything. Look at him. What does he want? Tanahashi, I live in Japan. Fact. If Tanahashi comes to my house and says, hey, I want to sleep with your wife and now this is my house, by Japan law, I have to let him. He's just giving everything, and you root for him. But no, he's not a heel. He's just a fucking, I don't know, and it's not even his fault, because I've talked to Tanahashi before. He's a great fucking pro wrestler. They just give him everything. He's so fucking talented. But they give him everything. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. They give him everything. It's just fucking ridiculous. Wrestle Kingdom 9, there's no way he should have won. Never in a million years. I don't care. Like, if they said, Dave, here's 1 million yen. You just have to go on YouTube and say Tanahashi was worthy of winning Wrestle Kingdom 9. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be like, no. Sorry. I don't sell out. 2 million yen. Let's talk. No, I'm just kidding. But no, he's not a heel, and not all that. But he's a great wrestler. But last, I don't know what the last big event where he fought Naito. I was watching it at a pro wrestling bar, and when he went up for the second high five flow, everyone in the bar just died laughing, and I'm pretty sure that's not the reaction they want. And not all that, but people have been chanting for the heels. People are more excited. It's just. I don't know, man. I don't know. I love Tanahashi. He's one of my favorite pro wrestlers of all time. But holy shit, if we give him any more, there's nothing to give. You know what I mean? There's just absolutely nothing to give. You know, like, if life was fair, Okada would have beat him at Wrestle Kingdom 9, and AJ and Nakamura would be the main event this year. But life's not fair. And that's one thing pro wrestling definitely teaches you. Life is not fair. But no, he's not a heel. All right, appreciate the things. And boom, I think that's it. All right, so please check out KocoSports.net. Sign up for ProWrestling.me, and hopefully we'll do a lot better. And tomorrow, if everything goes right, I will be on Wrestling Ranton's channel. He has a show he does every now and then. First time I'll be on it. I'm a little nervous. Hopefully the Internet Infantry follows me. It's Agents of Smart NXT. Hopefully it's still going on. I haven't got any notes, but if it is. But anyway, even if it's not going on, go to Wrestling Ranton's and be like, hey, Koco sent me here. You should go to ProWrestling.me more and not be a jerk. That's a good comment to leave there. Anyway, hopefully I'll be on Wrestling Ranton Live tomorrow. If not, maybe I'll just do a Stump the Idiot here. All right, like, comment, subscribe, KocoSports.net, Wrestling Ranton tomorrow, and ProWrestling.me, and enjoy Japanese grated onion dressing. It's delicious. Not a paid sponsor. I just, I decided to do this podcast before eating dinner. Now I'm hungry. Anyway, with that, I am over.